Hello everyone, thanks for coming back to the studio for a new video. Today I am working with some Prism pour paints. I've had these sitting in the back of the shelf for a while. I got a lot of these colors back when I attended the first FAE in Dallas, Texas. And so I thought, okay, I'm trying to clean up my paint shelf. So I'm trying to get a lot of old paints out of here. So I thought, let's do a grenade pour with these paints. Now I haven't looked up anything about these paints. I haven't looked up any videos on how they operate. So I don't know what kind of results I'm gonna get, but I'm just gonna mix it up with some Liquitex gloss varnish and some Floetrol, or maybe just some Floetrol, maybe not. Maybe I won't use the gloss varnish. I don't know, we'll see. Anyways, so I'm gonna do a grenade pour. I think I'm gonna wreck it as well, give it a little bit of shape. So let's get down on the canvas and let's start painting. I'll be right back. All right, guys, so what I've got today is a 16 by 20 gallery wrap canvas. This was a painting that I had scraped a while back. I let the painting dry, so now it's just basically a white top coat that's on here. So as I said earlier, I'm going to do a paint grenade, and my goal is I'm going to possibly leave negative space. I'm liking playing with negative space, so I'm going to dump and pull the grenade here, and I'm just going to go here, and I would like to do maybe some wreckage, create some lines on the outer portion of the pour, and then have negative space on the top and bottom. I don't know if that's going to work out. We shall see. So let's talk about the colors real quick, because I am using paints that I've never used before. So today I'm using all of the Prism pour paints. I've never used these paints before. I got a lot of these at the first FAE in Dallas, Texas, 2 years ago. So this particular color is the blue velvet. Now it's beautiful. I just don't know how well they work in pours. I know people use them all the time, but I've never used them. So we're gonna see. My pouring medium is Liquitex Gloss Medium, Floetrol, and just a touch of water. So my paints are making a mound on top of a mound and sinking right back into itself. Hope I just got you in the camera there doing that. The next color is the Neptune's Gaze. This is the only Amsterdam color I'm using. I'm using titanium white. This is the Myan Gold. And this color here kind of reminds me of the Piggy's Grenache. This is the Ambrosia. Again, all these are Prism pours. So we're gonna see how well they work in a dirty cup grenade pour. Okay, so for this particular canvas size, I'm only gonna need 12 ounces of paint. So I got a 16-ounce cup. So let's do some of the blue in the bottom. Pour from up high so the paint kind of goes to the bottom, sinks below. Go with some white. And I'm going to pour these colors twice. Gold. Just going to come back in one more time. All right, so I've got my pin here in the side. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna dump right here on the side. 1, 2, 3. A lot more paint than I needed, so maybe I won't leave negative space. We shall see. All right. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull the pin. Now the paint is gonna slowly start to ooze out of the cup because I've released that suction. Now I'm just gonna lift, kind of move it along this way. And there we go. Now all of the paints that are underneath the layers here are going to start to come up, and I'm going to start to see all of the cells that are going to come up through this as well. What I'm going to do is I am going to wreck this with the chopstick. Just going to kind of bring some loop-de-loops in and out. I see a lot of air bubbles in here, but I don't know how this paints are going to actually react to torching, so I'm gonna hold off and I'll torch at the very end. That way I don't have to move the paint once the torching has been done. And lots of cells in here, which is really pretty. The colors blended well, so I'm not getting too much mud. See this gold there, so all right.
You're a waterfall, I'm a fire. No surprise we don't go together. But it took us a while before we figured it out. What a shame. I'm not asking you for closure. I just want it to be over. We don't need to break up if we were never aligned. Is that okay? I shouldn't be yours if it means changing who I am to get us through. You shouldn't be mine because you're you. I've had enough, yeah, I've had enough. Say you've had enough.
Okay. All right, you guys, clean this up, bring him in. Okay, here we are with the wet result. I'm having a lot of fun with this cell series. I'm using different types of paints. I'm using different sorts of mixtures to see what kind of cells I can get. This is really cool. Look at the cells that are within the cells. I'm going to bring you up on the close-up view of this. But it's just so cool how different densities of paints, because these were on the thicker side. This was not necessarily on the thinner side. So it just really shows how the densities of paints and the styles of paints. These are all metallic, so they will help create cells as well. So let me bring you in here. All right, I'll let you see this dry. I'll be right back. Okay, here we are with the dried results. So this dried really well. My first time playing with these Prism pours, they dried really, really flat. I'm talking like dull. So I'm gonna show you guys this at the very end, and it's gonna have gloss varnish on it. All right, everyone, that's gonna do it for the video. This dried really cool, but it dried super flat. No sheen whatsoever. It was just completely dull. So what I did is I put 2 coats of Liquitex gloss varnish on it. So now it's got a shine to it. So overall, I love the colors, but man, do they really dry flat. So, but it's fun to play with new paints. Overall, I didn't have a problem with them. I did some research. A lot of people were saying that they tend to sink below the other paints, or you know, if you put a base coat down, they tend to sink below the base coat. I didn't have that happen with these. So overall, not bad paints. Not anything I don't think I'm gonna probably use moving forward. I'll use what I have to get it all out of here. But you know, overall, it's fine. All right, everyone, thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. That'll let you know when I do post any new video content. All right, everyone, I'll see you on Sunday. Have a great week. Bye-bye.